thank you so much VA for giving me the opportunity. Na-pressure niyo ako para gawin tong vlog na to kahit ayaw ko talagang gumawa ng vlog.
Great afternoon, good morning. What a wonderful day to all of you. Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Hey, hi, Doc. I'm doing great. I'm so excited for our episode for today. And of course, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. And we are so excited to have all of you once again here with our another episode of VA, Sunday with Vloggers Academy.
That's amazing. And this is our episode 29. Jamie,
Yeah,
imagine.
30 na.
29. One more. And then, yeah, 30. 30 na tayo. And let's start our episode for this week with this specific quote from Winston Churchill. He mentioned that success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. I believe yun naman pinaka-important, Jamie, no? No matter what happens, you just keep going. Whether, because diba, yung life naman, it's a combination of mga successes, mga failures. But then again,
Right.
from failure perspective naman, you don't see yung failure as failure, diba? Yung negative na pagdating sa, looking at failure. But it's really an opportunity for you to grow, opportunity for you to become better, diba? To better as a person.
Exactly. And ang ganda nito, ang gandang reminder for all of us, right? So, whenever we achieve success, of course, we should celebrate it. But then again, it's not really final. It reminds me actually, Doc, yung do not rest on your laurels. Diba yung
Yes.
ngayon, na kung sakaling may successes ka, that's quite great. At least you learn from it, you share it. But then again, as time passes by, you have to learn how to adapt through time and, aim for na maka-achieve ka pa ulit ng other successes. Yan. And kung sakaling mag-fail, katulad nga ng sinabi mo, hindi naman siya fatal. Ang ganda naman ng pagkasabi dito. Kumbaga, positively looking at it, use it as a stepping stone katulad ng palagi nating naririnig. And talaga naman, kailangan natin ng courage kasi sino bang gustong mag-fail? 'Di ba? Sino ba naman ang gustong hindi magtagumpay? Pero sabi nga, we need that courage in the midst of the fear or kung nasaktan man tayo, sige lang, move on din. Isipin mo na lang hindi ka nag-iisa at kumbaga hindi siya nakakamatay. Ayan nga.
That's true. That's why I love what you mentioned, Jamie, na hindi siya nakakamatay, hindi siya fatal talaga. And it's temporary. It's not going to be like forever yung ganong klaseng mga situation. And it's really a very good ingredient talaga sa life. I know sometimes, iba pag ano tayo sa situation na yun, yung parang pinaka-default natin na feeling or reaction is to become emotional about it or dramatic about it, which is, I believe that's natural. However, you also have to step back and think about it. Is it really, diba? Is it really fatal? What is it that it can bring you, diba? Because that's an opportunity for you to really grow as a person. If your perspective is like that, then you can get talaga yung benefit, yung failure na yun, rather than, parang looking at it as bakit ako lang yung tipong ganun, diba? Yung mga moments na, may mga moments na ganun, no? Right? Which is which is, diba, sabi mo nga earlier, Jamie, that, everyone actually experiences yung failure na yun. Iba-iba lang talaga yung magnitude ng failure na yun. And iba't iba lang yung the way we respond to the different types of failures that happens. Parang that happen in our life, which is, it's just natural. It's just a way of, we have to look for, maybe kung ikaw mismo, right? You have to find yourself. You have to be aware of who you really are and how you can go through that specific phase, kumbaga, phase in your life. It's just a phase, sabi nga nila, di ba? So,
At sabi nga nasa sa'yo yun yung perspective, Doc, napakahalaga nun. Kasi, if you see yourself as a failure, then malaki ang, malaki ang magiging challenge on your part. Because failure is just an event. It's not actually us. It's not actually you. Kasi, we can still rise up from the failure that we have. Kumbaga, kung ano man yung nangyaring failure sa atin, it's time, kumbaga nga, find another way. Maaring hindi iyon, di ba? Natatandaan ko, Doc, noon, naglalaro kasi ako ng online games, but not as often na now kasi nga because of the work. But dati nag-online games ako. So, 'di ba, ganun din naman sa online games. It's fun nga lang yung environment na parang una pag-aasinta ka, hindi mo agad hindi siya agad makukuha mo yung aim. Pero as ilang games, maaring una hindi ka maka-points, pero after that, alam mo na, tansyado mo na, gano'n yung parang yung mga, ipipress mo, so, na the ball game, parang sa laro din yan. Pero you will never know it. I don't think makakaabot ako. Mataas yung aking level, Doc, doon eh.
wow.
Ko doon. So, hindi alam ng mga estudyante ko noon na naglalaro. Sila din naglalaro sa pinag-uusapan nila, Doc. Akala nila hindi ako makaka-relate. Nung nagsabi ako ng mga term tungkol dun sa games, naglalaro po kayo, ma'am. Oo, sabi ko, it's fun naman din. Pero sabi ko nga, if I did not fail ilang beses doon, kumbaga, I will not know yung tamang at kumbaga, pag-shot, yung tamang mga angulo, mga tamang, mga timing. So, I think in life, it's like that. So, kumbaga, online games, I know a lot of people are playing online games or different, kumbaga, may larangan tayo sa buhay natin. Kung hindi natin makuha at the onset, maaring ganun din yung, Doc, siguro meron tayong kailangan i-improve. Sa akin lang ang mahalaga kasi I like excellence rather than perfection. Kasi parang ang pag-perfection is like, it's not realistic, but if you strive for excellence, as long as you do your best, kahit mag-fail ka, alam mo naman ginawa mo yung best mo. And with that right, kumbaga realistic, positive perspective, alam mo na, alin pa dito yung pwede ko pang ma-improve, di ba? Medyo positive pa rin. Kahit may konting pain, sige pa rin. Hanggang makuha na natin yung secret sauce. Secret
Wow.
sauce, di ba?
That's a very good perspective talaga, no? Jamie, what you mentioned. And iba di ba? Iba talaga. If you went through yung ganong klaseng mga pain in life, yung mga failure, di ba? I mean, yung ganong klaseng mga, sabihin natin, challenges in life, parang yung pinaka-outcome niya, you become more confident you become more courageous in terms of anong tawag doon? Yung pag-embrace ng mga bago pa na napaparating. Parang naging fearless ka, which is a good thing.
Yes.
Good thing in such a way na, so sabi mo nga, Jamie, you won't experience yung ganong klaseng confidence and you won't experience yung ganong klaseng mga learning kapag hindi mo talaga siya pinagdaanan. Although, yeah, sabi nga nila na parang it's wiser to learn it from the others. However, sometimes talaga yung heart mo, 'di ba? Yung heart mo when you listen to someone, when you read, sabihin natin yung isang inspiring story, unless na nangyari yun sa that's the time that you can really connect with that story, 'di ba? Parang you can connect with it and then you know exactly what you're going to do kapag 'di ba binabanggit yung specific na part na yun of your life. So that's very nice.
On that, Doc, then, I think, we can help other better. Like for me, I'm so glad na, as a trainer, ang dami ko pinagdaanan din na, pareho tayo trainer, pinagdaanan natin yung mga at least dinadaanan nila. Tama ka naman, why not? Sinasabi ko rin naman sa mga estudyante ko, if you can learn from others' mistakes, why not? Pero kung sakaling kailangan mo talagang daanan yon, take it na lang as,
Yeah.
one of these days, hindi mo man naintindihan ngayon, have faith, of course. May nabasa ko post kahapon, Doc. If you don't understand, and you don't, if you don't understand, trust his heart. Parang ganon. Yung parang kay God, parang if you don't understand, just trust naman yung heart, yung puso ng Diyos na alam mo sa buhay natin, hindi naman tayo ipapadaan sa isang bagay na alam niyang hindi natin talagang kakayanin. It just so happen na maaring consequence of our own, own action. But then again, He still takes care of us no matter what happens. And yun nga, sabi ko nga, at least kung ito yung nangyayari sa'yo, hindi mo naiintindihan, sinasabi ko na lang, maari Lord, in the near future, hindi ko man nakikita ngayon, baka itong dinadanasan kong pain or a struggle, it might help many. And true enough, kung ngayon mo siya titingnan yung mga kahapon, ang daming matutulungan. So kung nahihirapan kayo ngayon or you failed or something, who knows, di ba? You will be able to help many with that pain. Wag mong sayangin. Ayan.
That's so true. And I love yung mga learning sessions mo, Jamie, with yung mga classes, di ba? So they have their own presentations, they have their own parang stories of struggles, stories of successes. Nakakatuwa. I mean, pakinggan, it's because you'll see that it's really part of being human, di ba? That you go through yung different types of emotions talaga, yung mga sabihin na mas masakit na emotion, may mga masasaya. I think that's yun talaga siya, di ba? That's the balance. May yin talaga, may yang. So I think yun lang siya. At the end of the day, may, di ba, sabi ko in one of my vlogs na you might be parang envious dun sa nakikita mo ng mga friends mo sa social media na laging happy. Like, say for tayo, di ba? Lagi tayo pagdating sa mga pinupost natin. Pero sa totoong buhay, di ba? We experience a lot of things. It's just how we handle it, di ba? I believe yung mga pinaka-important. Hindi mo naman kailangan, di ba, i-dramatize yung lahat ng mga nangyayari sa life mo. If you can choose to be positive and realistic about it and do something about it, then, di ba, choose that route. So I believe yun yung that's what I'm seeing. I mean, from kung ano yung mga disposition that we have right now. There. And then, dito naman sa today's episode, Jamie, episode number 29, supposedly this is our vlogger of the month. And yes, this is still the vlogger of the month. However, yung mga nominees natin, they're all not available because of their work. But we will proceed in terms of presenting to our audience the entries of our nominees.
Yeah. So we're still quite excited to see their entries kasi nga, di ba? Thank you for technology, Doc, di ba? At least even if others are kumaga mga busy yung ating nominees, we still can see it.
That's so true. And I believe we can proceed with our first entry. And our first entry, sino yung gusto mong unahin natin, Jamie?
Ayan.
Sige. Sige. Unahin po natin si McCoy.
Si McCoy, okay. I think his Facebook name is Ferdz, right? McCoy Gueco, right, Jamie? Okay.
Exactly. So, McCoy is actually a vlogger who features not only his travel and also he explores a lot of different restaurants, especially in the Middle East or Saudi. Kasi nga po, as you can see, as I talked to him also, we talked to him last time, nagka-transition na po, dumadami na rin po yung iba't ibang mga, hindi lang store, but yung mga tindahan, kumbaga yung mga restaurants doon. And he's taking us there. So that is one of his yun yung mga topics niya. And at the same time, he's also a Toastmaster. And he wants to use his ability or what he gained from Toastmasters when it comes to vlogging. So that is McCoy. And of course, you can definitely see his vlog on his YouTube channel. And this is one of the examples.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for that, Jamie. And before I play our first entry, yung vlogging challenge natin for this month is how to vlog, right? So that because there's a lot of aspiring vloggers and they're asking us how to really vlog, di ba? Para so that they would have idea. I know there's a lot of sabihin natin mga videos sa YouTube, but ito yung take nila ng mga nominees natin on how to do vlogging. So let's start with McCoy Gueco.
First, I would like to thank Vloggers Academy for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts regarding how do I vlog. How do I vlog? Usually, my content composed of food vlog, travel vlog, general information, and the recent COVID-19 updates here in the kingdom and in our country, the Philippines. Recently, I have decided to focus my content on life, people, and places, along with the culture and tradition of my second home, which is the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. When I started vlogging, I commit some mistakes that you can possibly avoid. First is the use of camera lens. Before, I always look at the screen and not on the lens of the camera. Do you know that when you are looking at the camera, it can also attract more audience and it's more interactive than looking at your screen? It's quite distracting when you look on the screen itself, but when you look on the camera, it was like you're talking to a particular number of person or you're talking in a crowd. So treat your camera lens as one of the very important materials or elements that you should apply in vlogging. Second, I cater a lot of topics before, which resulted to loss of audience retention. That's why I encourage everyone to find your niche as early as possible and focus on one particular topic. Finally, be confident and true to yourself. Make sure that you are happy with what you are doing. Because I believe when you enjoy your vlogging, it will resonate to you and transcend to your audiences, making them stay. So, Vloggers Academy and to all the vloggers out there, remember these things that can help you on your vlogging. Focus on your camera lens, find your needs as early as possible, and be confident and true to yourself. This is McCoy Gueco, ang desert vlogger ng gitnang salangan. Please don't forget to subscribe on my channel and hit that notification bell. See you soon on my next vlog!
Wow, that's amazing. Actually, McCoy just commented our in our YouTube channel, Jamie. He mentioned that thank you, Vloggers Academy. Nasa work pa ako. Yeah, we understand. We totally understand, McCoy. Thank you so much, and thank you for sharing with us that very nice entry. So,
Correct.
did you like it, Jamie? Yung 3 na items. Gusto ko yung ginawa ni McCoy because he just focused on yung 3 items. Hindi yung sabihin natin di 5 or 10, di ba? I know it's only 3 minutes, but at least he was able to summarize, di ba? Yung top 3 niya in terms of what are those things that the aspiring vloggers
Mm-mm.
need to focus on para
Correct.
makapag-kickstart sila on their vlogging journey. And then he mentioned, go ahead, Jamie.
Tama lang yung number of tips na binigay niya. Kumbaga doon sa time na given to him. At tamang-tama yung unang-una, focus on the camera. Kasi napaka-importante yun. Napaka-effective, di ba? Especially when it comes to vlogging. Na kung tutuusin, nahihirapan ang madami. Kahit hindi lang naman yung mga beginners, kahit na yung mga matagal na doc, di ba? Kapag hindi talaga nakatingin dun sa camera, depende kung nasaan yung camera at anong gamit nilang gadget. Minsan din, it lacks yung what we call parang personal touch at engagement sa audience. But that's
That's
good.
so true. That's I mean, yeah, it's really nice na Jamie because that's sabihin natin, it's not a mistake, but that's a parang 'di ba, naging habit ng mga like tao. Tayo as humans, we look at ourselves talaga dun sa yung mirror, 'di ba? Kung ano nasa screen. Not really the lens.
Guilty din nagsisimula.
That's so true. Because, 'di ba, tayo especially for when you're starting that you are so curious on how are you going to how will you look like, 'di ba? Ano yung maging mukha ko, 'di ba? You need to ensure na baka may something ganyan. So parang 'di ba? Doon ka lagi sa mirror talaga na nakakita, hindi talaga doon sa lens. And I believe over time when you develop talaga yung habit na yun to really look at yung lens and then comparing kung ano yung result na kapag nasa lens and then kapag nasa doon ka talaga sa screen. And then when you build that experience, when you build that confidence, you'll see that okay, makikita mo lang automatic that yung lens na talaga yung titingnan mo going forward. Unless unless yung ginawa mo talaga na hindi ka sa lens titingin, yung tipong mga in-interview, di ba, yung mga sa gilid. And I think our next nominee yung ginawa ni Edwin. And then number 2, very nice as well, yung find your niche talaga na maybe sa start, that's a great thing na ginawa din ni McCoy that he explored about kung ano yung mga, di ba, different na mga niche out there. And then eventually, nahanap niya yung voice niya. I believe yun
Yeah.
yung pinaka-important, di ba, for all of us na after some time, I mean, dun sa journey mo, sa vlogging mo, mahahanap mo yung something, parang ito yung gusto ko talang gawin. Parang dito ako masaya, di ba? Parang mas na-energize ako kapag ito yung ginagawa ko, kapag ito yung types of the parang topics or types of vlogs na ginagawa ko. I think that's very important. How about from your perspective, Jamie?
Yes, I think gano'n talaga, Doc. Kasi 'di ba, napakahalaga na may niche. Ayan, napakahalaga talaga na may target, market ka para at least alam mo rin na kasi minsan 'di ba, Doc, dumating sa point, ako siguro nung baguhan, even in, like sa business and ngayon sa vlogging, parang gusto mo you want to be of help and be an inspiration to many, which is natural. However, the reality is meron at meron ka talaga yung kakayahan mo, yung gift mo, yung enjoy mo talagang gawin na may certain group of people lang talaga na maari talagang yun yung niche mo. And it's not bad kasi maganda nga yung mapapolish mo pa eh. Talagang nagsisimula lang tayo sa ine-explore ang lahat. Ako din nag-explore din ako nung una kasi parang gusto ko tong gawin, parang interest ko to, interest ko to, interest ko to, interest ko to. Pero eventually, once you get the hang of it, kumbaga you got your feet wet na, ay, eto pala yung pinakagusto ko sa lahat, yun. So,
That,
maganda yun, at least wala ka ng regret na, "Sana gawin ko yun, sana gawin ko yan." At least ginawa mo, nung ginawa mo, then you know it.
that's so true. And yun talaga, doon natin na nabibuild yung identity talaga natin, no? Yung personal branding na tinatawag that, hey, kapag sinabi natin global trainer Jamie, parang ano agad yung papasok sa mind mo. And then if you believe na yun talaga, di ba, then work on
Mm.
it.
Yes. And Doc, one more thing is, halimbawa, iniisip mo, ay, ang dami ng gumagawa niyan, ay, ang dami ng mga ganito. Pero, because yung passion mo, what will make you stand out in your own experience? Kasi others might be doing similar, but your experience is definitely not exactly like theirs. So, rather than copying other people, be inspired with other people and try to be creative, innovative, kung paano mo siya i-execute on your own, lalo na export technology. And sabi nga ni Doc, 'di ba, andiyan yung personal branding natin. So, yun Doc. So, kung nga tayo, 'di ba, kami ni Doc yan, may mga sarili kaming touch kung ano man yung topic namin. Well, yan yung tatak Doc Ray at Global Trainer Jamie Aris. Kung others might be doing it as well, that's fine. Pero you gain the confidence na, well, this is my style. Meron niya akong estudyante, Doc, sabi niya sa masterclass, talagang hinashtag niya, "Tatak Jamie." So, kung nangingiti ako kasi they can say, they can tell na sabi nila, we've attended a lot of this, pero iba ang Tatak Jamie. So, gusto ko rin sana kayo din ma-find nyo yon, whether it's vlogging, your business, ano yung tatak ninyo. Kasi now that you kept on doing it, you kept on doing this, nakikita na ng mga audience ninyo. In my case kasi may mga trainees din ako. So, talagang nakita nila, naramdaman nila, kumbaga alam nila. Yan, looking forward na umabot kayo sa point na yon. Ako starting pa rin naman, pero nakikita ko na nag-work siya, Doc. So, I want to share it too. Because I will keep on doing it.
That's amazing. We have a question from thank you so much. We have a question from our Facebook group. How do you discern your niche if you have many interests at hand? Yan. I think that's a very good question. It's because kahit naman kami ni Jamie, madaming interest talaga namin. And when we started, kahit ako, di ba, nag-start ako, may mga travel vlog pa ako, kung ano-ano mga pinagagawa ko, right? Because I was trying to explore as well.
Correct.
Myself, ano ba talaga yung something that will sabihin natin that will make me, 'di ba? I think
Yes.
yun yung personal branding at the end of the day.
Your part.
Mm, that that's true ano Jamie. Yung sa mga niche talaga natin that's very important that you find it. You find it in
Mm-mm.
such a way that mafi-feel mo naman siya. I mean, may
Ah,
mga times na sabi mo nga 'di ba Jamie, sometimes you find inspiration from others pa kasi nakikita mo, ang ganda nila kapag ginagawa yun. Pero it doesn't necessarily mean ang ganda nila kung paano nila ginagawa or execute yun and they're getting a lot of views, mga subscribers and all of that. It doesn't necessarily mean na parang okay, you want to do it, pero you have to put talaga your own style.
Yeah.
Sabi mo nga, di ba, Jamie, kung kay Jamie naman, pag sinabi mong, ay, may tatak talaga siyang Jamie, it can be, you find it as maybe the way you speak, di ba? The way you deliver it, yun yung that stands out na parang, okay, so that's ako yun. Oh, that's Jamie yun, di ba? Mga tipong, which is a good thing, kasi unique talaga yun. Individuals are different and we are unique in our own special way. So, yun.
Yan.
See, I think one of the things that they can do is talagang if they can write down maybe all of their interest and then maybe parang write down all of their interest and then siguro i-rank nila and then see alin ba talaga doon yung parang mas na-energize sila dun sa mga items na yon. Maybe that's a good start for you to choose ano ba yung niche na gusto mo. Especially if you have a lot of interest, then try mo i-shoot yung mga interest na yon and then yun, evaluate it alin ba yung sa feeling mo hindi magde-define but that will somehow um um anong tawag doon, Jamie? That will somehow connect your name doon sa specific na niche na yun.
Fuel ka. Sa akin naman, Doc, ang sa akin, so ganun din, like, I think most of us, marami tayong mga interest, right? So, katulad nung sabi ni Doc, meron akong listahan niya, may notebook pa ako niya, may mga balak akong gawin kumbaga, yung interest ko. Ngayon, as ginagawa ko yan, makikinig ka rin sa pulso na dalawang pulso ng puso mo at pulso ng tao. Kasi
Yeah.
it's a vlog, di ba? Kung sa vlog siya, tingnan mo yung mga tao na nagsasubscribe din sa'yo. Ano ba yung what interests them and what makes them actually subscribe sa'yo na ginagawa mo. Ngayon, if it's vlogging, then malalaman mo na, ay, eto pala tong set of audience, ganito ang gusto nilang, they're interested. Like, in my situation, gusto ko ang travel. Because I travel a lot. Pero nung ginawa ko yun, more on personal kasi. Hindi siya pa talagang, I thought, iba pa yung approach ko
Me
noon.
too.
Kung mapapanood niyo po yung mga old vlogs ko, hindi pa siya talagang parang audience-centered. Hindi, akala ko ganoon. Nung nakilala ko na yung mga audience ko, nalaman ko na, ay, ganito pala yung mga gusto nila. So, ngayon, binibigay ko kung ano yung gusto ng audience ko. Plus, kung magta-travel vlog ulit ako, i-customize ko na sa kung anong gusto nila. So, papakinggan mo yung pulso nila, yung comments nila, kasi minsan, di ba, nag-post ako ng ganito, interest ko siya. Gusto ng puso ko, walang nag-view, walang nag-like. So sometimes you will see pinost ko na sa FB, pinost ko na sa ganito, wala talaga. So ano ba sa'yo? Kumbaga, what is more important to you? Do you value yung views nila? Do you value yung likes nila? Then, titingnan mo din syempre kahit paano yung views and yung likes kung talagang gusto mo to cater talaga to the people who are actually subscribing sa'yo. Ngayon, kung sakasakali naman na halimbawa, gusto mo lang, kahit na anong mangyari, eto talaga yung topic ko, then kung sino yung pumunta dito sa aking kumbaga channel, then so be it. Then that's fine as well. Kumbaga, dadating at dalawang approach kasi yan. So, pwedeng dadating at dadating yung mga tao sa iyo, do sa niche mo. It might take some time din. Or do you want to cater to those people? Kasi kung halimbawa, ang dami mong pinost na interest, di ba? So, baka meron doon sa isang interest, kung ang tanong mo is ano, then baka doon, tingnan mo doon sa mga videos mo, kung ano yung natatangkilik ng tao. Baka natap mo na yung niche na yan. At kung sakasakali yung isa ang pinili mo, yung talagang, ito ko talaga gusto ko, Doc Ray, tsaka Global Trainer Jamie then make sure your hashtags and tags namang binibigay ni Doc na tips every Sunday dito, you do it. Kasi so that, mapupunta dun sa channel mo, yun talagang for your niche. So mga strategic ways lang on how you can do that. So I hope that helps a lot, and ang mahalaga is you're enjoying it. At kumbaga, kasi when you enjoy it, you will be more creative about it. At kahit may basher, okay lang yan, titibay ka. Kasi alam mo naman yung ginagawa. Inspiring. Di ba, Doc?
That's so true, Jamie. And I think yun yung pangatlo na tip ni McCoy. Be confident and true to yourself. Diba? True to yourself, and then be passionate with it. I mean, kung madaming gumagawa, may pare-pareho kayo, yung passion mo, yung mag-stand out doon. Kasi iba pa din talaga. And people will eventually pick up Yeah, yes, true. Ayan, thank you so much for tuning in. Nandito meron tayong, wow, mga familiar na mga faces.
So, I love
Yan. Baka ko pa din mga tips na yun. This is Clarice. Clarice
oh,
Mori. Thank you so much for tuning in. She's one
Clary.
of our nominees for the Vlogger of the Year for 2020. Wow, one of our mga best vloggers natin yan. Wow, thank you as well. Cherry for tuning in. Thank you so much. Ang galing ng business ni Cherry. Ang
Oh,
sarap nung flan.
yeah. Oo. I
Thank you
love
for
the
tuning
Oreo.
in. Oreo, ako ang dami. Tatlo yung mga flavors na kinuha ko. Thank you for
Wow.
tuning as well. Si CJ, Carpio, si Channel Juan or si Jay. Thank you for tuning in. And then si McCoy. Thank you so much. Hi Ate Cherry. Pengen ng flan. Okay, nasa Japan lang talaga si Clarice. Japan. All right, so that's a very good entry from McCoy. How about for our second nominee, Jamie?
Ayan, of course, our second nominee. Naku, napaka-inspiring naman itong public school teacher na ito because he makes the lessons o yung typical na nasa libro in a very interesting way through his vlogs. So, eto na ang ating next vlogger, ating nominee. He's no other than, of course, Edwen Nacorda or well known for his YouTube channel as EDS-TV.
Magandang umaga sa lahat at muli ay nagbabalik
Sir,
tayo.
nakagawa ka na ba ng content mo?
Kita mo may nagkaklase ako, online class. Wait lang ha. Tapusin ko lang to. Magandang umaga at muli ay nagbabalik tayo upang talakayin ang mahalagang konsepto sa ating aralin.
Sir, sa Vloggers Academy ito para sa Vloggers of the Month. Nakagawa na ba kayo ng content?
Ganun ba? Vlogging is something that you have to express yourself as who you are. At hindi kayo na kailangang maging sikat ka na kaagad, hindi na kailangang maging tanyag ka para magustuhan ka ng mga viewers mo. Number one, totoo ka sa sarili mo. Hindi mo kailangang i-please ang ibang tao para magustuhan nila ang yung ginagawa sa vlogging. Kinakailangan na meron siyang purpose, definite purpose kung bakit mo ginagawa ang vlogging. Dapat meron ka ring oras sa pagbablog at kailangan na pinagtutuunan mo talaga ng pansin kung ano ang ilalagay mo doon sa iyong vlog. Magugustuhan ka ng mga audience o ng mga manonood kung makikita nila na yung ginawa mong video ay deserving na panoorin at deserving na mag-subscribe sila sa iyo. Yes, may kita sa vlogging, pero hindi pa natin yan nararanasan. Kasi nga naman, hindi pa tayo monetize. Meron tayong 1,175 subscribers, pero ang watch hour pa lang natin ay nandoon pa lang sa 1,300. So malayo pa tayo sa katotohanan. Pero definitely malaki ang kinikita sa vlogging. Hindi mo kinakailangan magkaroon ng mga gadgets na mamahalin, mga camera. For as long as meron ka ng pang-capture or pang-video or pang-picture, kung pwede ka nang start sa vlogging. Ako nga, cellphone lang ang ginagamit natin at hindi tayo gumagamit ng computer. Pero dito na tayo nag-edit at dito na rin tayo nag-video sa pamamagitan lamang ng cellphone. Gaya ng sinabi ko kaninang umpisa, kailangang maging ikaw yung ikaw. Huwag mong suotan ng ibang mukha ang iyong sarili. Kailangan mong magpakatotoo para mahalin ka ng ibang tao. That's it, and this is Edwen Nacorda, ang iyong EDS-TV!
Wow!
Yes, exactly. Kakaiba talaga ang mga ni approach ni Eds, 'di ba? Very him.
Yeah. It's talaga, no? It's so Edwin talaga, Jamie. And then,
Yeah.
parang pareho yung may sabi nga ni Clarice dito. Yes, true. Be true to yourself. Be yourself. Galing. Ayan, that's so true. Parang pareho sila sa tip number 3 ni McCoy na be true to to yourself. Huwag mong bihisan. Gusto ko yung sinabi rin ni Edwin. Parang nagra-rhyme kasi siya eh. Huwag mong bihisan yung mukha mo. Tawag nun, huwag mong bihisan ang mukha mo ng iba. Dahil at the end of the day, mamahalin ka ng mga tao. Mga tipong ganun yun. Naalala ko dun sa sinabi niya. I think yun yung pinaka gusto niya iparating na kung sino ka, then
Just
yun,
you.
yun ipakita mo. That's true. I mean, yung sabi mo nga earlier, Jamie, you can find yung a lot of inspiration sa others, but then again, at the end of the day, you have to be to be you. To be you dun talaga sa sarili mong vlog. May question si Clarice. Teacher po ba siya? Yes, teacher siya, Clarice. Pero yung voice niya, galing na yung voice, parang projection ni ni Edwin, para pwede siyang mag-announcer.
So yes, exactly. Pero alam mo yun, Doc, tama naman, be true to yourself din. Kasi unang-una is, before others can accept you, you have to accept yourself. Hindi lang sa love life yan, ha? Sabi nga, before you love others, diba? Before others can love you, you have to love yourself. I believe the same thing with vlogging. Kasi, di ba, kapag na-accept mo at talagang, alam mo yun, na-embrace mo kung sino ka with all the flaws and everything, plus of course, your talents. Yun naman ang pinaka-importante. And you know that you have something to share to other people that maybe others are not yet seeing it at this point in time, then may it be a challenge for you that you communicate it more clearly. Baka kailangan lang ng another strategy, another approach para makita nila yung alam mo, kaya mong ibigay, di ba? Now, if others are not happy with you, like the bashers and everything, sabi nga, hindi mo kailangan mag-ibang anyo. Yan lang anyo mo. Whether they accept you or not, again, they stay with your channel, they view you. Again, merong different types of feedback naman eh. May feedback if it comes from really a sincere heart of a viewer, you take it. You take it kasi it will improve you. Lalo na susuportahan ka nila. But if it's a comment, carelessly thrown, kasi gusto ka lang siraan at gusto ka lang yun to spite you or parang, alam mo yung wala man lang, hindi galing sa puso, hayaan mo na lang. Diba, Dok? Tinatutunan ko na yan ng
Yes.
mga
Mga criticisms na hindi constructive. Sabi nga nila, din sa mga naman, sa mga from Buddhism perspective, yung sa mga monks, sinasabi nila na just let them. Everyone is entitled sa kanilang mga opinion about you. It's because most of the time, they're only looking at one side or one part of you. Which is, kumbaga, one data point lang yon of you na nakikita nila. So, hayaan nyo sila, ganyan. Because sa totoong buhay, you don't need to explain, di ba? You don't need to explain yourself. It's because ang totoong nangyari talaga sa'yo, di ba, is ito. And you don't need to please really everyone. I mean, paulit-ulit natin sinasabi, di ba, yung ganong mga statements. But totoo talaga siya.
Correct. Katulad nga niyan, Doc, bigla ko naalala, 'di ba, remember na kwento ko yung kay Doc at nakwento ko na rin iba sa inyo kung natatandaan niyo. Like, I get bashed usually with the way I speak. Kapag nagbasa na po ako ng English, merong mga iba naiinis sila. Pero alam niyo po ba yung kinakainisan nila? Yun din po naman yung nagdala sa akin, kumbaga, naging nakatulong sa akin bilang trainer. At ngayon po, ang dami-dami ko na pong taong natulungan, lampas na po 100 para magkaroon ng
Wow.
po, para magsalita sa harap ng maraming tao, whether Tagalog yan o English. So, ganun po, wag niyo na lang pansinin, kumbaga nga, sabi ni Doc, lahat ng tao may opinion, pero nasa sa inyo kung papatulan niyo yan. Dapat alam niyo yung reality. Ako, syempre, nung una, hindi ako sanay ma-disrespect. 'Di ba, Doc? Pero, we have to admit it, ngayon na i-share ko na siya dahil na-experience ko siya, na i-share ko yung masakit na experience na yun sa mga estudyante ko, sa mga trainees ko na gustong humarap ngayon sa vlogging, sa public speaking online. So I told them, no, once you step into that in public speaking, it's very important na intindihin mo na nasa public ka na, in the public's eyes ka na. So kailangan maging matibay ang loob, and at the same time, acceptin na may mga taong ganon, pero how you will move on sa buhay mo, nasa sa'yo yan. Siyempre, kumbaga tamang perspective dapat. Kaya be you. Yeah, sabi nga ni EDS-TV, ni Edwin.
That's so true. And then madami talagang ganun, Jamie, yung mga different types of criticisms. Every now and then may dumarating talaga. So you just have to find, your way on how you can manage yung ganong klaseng mga criticisms. Kasi ano siya, that's a normal or that's a usual thing na
Yeah.
binibigay sa atin. And then kung our response naman, 'di ba, dun sa ganong klaseng mga sabi natin stimuli na dumadating sa atin, ganong klaseng mga criticism is lagi nagiging negative yung outlook natin, you will not go anywhere. So you have to perfect yung kumbaga, yung how to respond to it in such a way na hindi ka naapektuhan, right?
Mm.
So
Opo.
that's true. So yun yung mas magiging stronger ka dun sa outlook na yun. Because ako on my end, I get a lot ng mga ganon. I mean, not just sa past, but it's just a way on how you view things. O nga, sabi ni Clarice dito, wait, si Doc walang cup. Actually, yun pala yung nawawala. Kasi kanina pa tinitingnan ko Jamie, sabi ko, parang may kulang talaga. Teka, tinitingnan yung sarili ko sa camera, may kulang. Sabi ko,
Si MED
parang,
vlog ko kasi yan. Myself.
so, it's pala. So, kasi nag-teach ako kanina na umaga dun sa MBA class ko. So, hindi ako pwede mag-hat and all of that. So, so ngayon, na-realize ko lang, nag-comment si Claire, so nga pala, nawawala yung cup ko, yung favorite cup ko.
Uy, di ba katulad yan, Doc, di ba? Alam nila, tatak Doc Ray na yun.
That's so true. And then the other yung mga tips coming from sino to, si Edwin would be you need to have yung time to vlog, and then you have to have yung list talaga on what to vlog. I think very very important yun from sabi nga ni Edwin. At gusto kong style na ginawa ni Edwin, para siyang ini-interview, di ba? Kaya meron dyan may mga pa-side view, may mga different mga angles na nalalaman. I think from interview perspective, very good yun. Okay. And then how about for our third nominee, Jamie?
Ayan. Now, for our third nominee, she is an OFW from the Middle East, and most of the time, what she features on her vlog are pranks as well as challenges. So let us welcome everyone, no other than Jeslie D.
By the way, for Jeslie, since masyadong mahaba yung nagawa ni Jeslie, mga 6 minutes and something, so we cut it para maging 3 minutes lang. So 3 minutes tayo makikita nyo, but dun sa channel natin makikita yung kabuuan of her entry.
Paano nga ba ako mag-vlog? Ano nga ba? So, ayan guys, hindi ko rin ata alam kung paano ako mag-vlog. So, pero yung ituturo ko sa inyo guys, so based on my experience, kung paano ako nagawa ng mga vlog ko or kung ano yung mga ginagamit ko guys. Yun lang. So, ayan na nga guys. So, kailangan, kung magbablog kayo guys, syempre, kailangan may gamit kayong cellphone. Any kind of cellphone. So, pwede na yung kahit hindi siya masyadong mahal kung bago ka pa lamang. So, katulad ko guys, may ginagamit ako dito na cellphone. Yan, Samsung. Yung Samsung na. And may isa pa rin ako na cellphone dyan sa harapan. So, ayun yung ginagawa kong pinaka-videohan. Hindi nyo kailangan guys bumili ng mamahaling vlogging camera. So yan, kung bago pa lang kayo nag-i-start sa pagbablog, pwede na yung mga cellphone nyo. And make sure lang na yung mga cellphone nyo is may enough na memory para makapag-save kayo ng mga video nyo. And second naman guys, kung gagawa kayo ng video, so make sure na landscape yung mga cellphone nyo. So, yung parang ganito. Yan, ilalagay ko dyan, yung parang ganyan. So, landscape po ang kailangan natin. So, para maganda tingnan, hindi yung naka-portrait or yung nakatayo. Yung nakaganyan siya. Yan. Ganyan, hindi, yan. So, kailangan guys, nakaganito. Yung pagbibideo nyo guys. Kasi guys, pag in-upload na natin yan sa YouTube channel natin, so kung naka-portrait yung video nyo, so may makikita kayo na black sa dalawang tabi ng video nyo. Kung naka-landscape guys, so ayan, naka-full siya sa inyong mga YouTube channel. So maganda tingnan. And syempre guys, kung magbi-video kayo, so make sure na may enough na light or yun nga, kailangan medyo malinaw yung inyong mga video, so para maganda tingnan. So guys, may ginagamit ako na sa harapan ko may ring light, pero hindi ko siya ginagamit kasi mas gusto ko guys yung light na nanggagaling sa kisame. So ayan, sa kisame ng ilaw. So yan, hindi ko ginagamit yung ring light guys kasi pag yung ring light ko na ang ginamit guys, sobrang puti. Sobrang puti ng mukha ko and kita-kita yung mga pores ng mukha ko. So, ayan. Kaya, okay na sa akin yung light sa taas ng kisame. And sunod nga guys, yung sa
Alright, so it's already 3 minutes. So nakinat na natin yung video ni Jeslie. But if you wanna watch yung entire na video ni Jeslie, then you can just check our YouTube channel. Thank you so much everyone, by the way, for making our channel at 1K plus na subscribers. So congratulations everyone. This will be of great help to the entire community of Vloggers Academy. Thank you so much. All right, so Jamie, doon naman sa sinabi di ba ni Jeslie, so she focused more on yung sa clip na nakuha natin, she focused more on a bit of yung sa mga technical sa man side ni vlogging, which is nabanggit, parang nakakatawa yung connection, no? Si McCoy, he started with yung connection naman niya papunta doon kay Edwin would be yung sa being true to yourself. And then, nag-start naman si Edwin pagdating dun sa camera, kung ano pwede mong gamitin, di ba? As simple as your phone. And then, dun din nag-focus si Jeslie, focusing on ano yung camera na pwede mong gamitin, kailangan ba sophisticated agad. And then, diniscuss din ni Jeslie yung about sa lighting, diniscuss din niya yung orientation of yung sa camera. I think yun yung gustong-gusto ko, Jamie, sa sinabi ni Jeslie. Yung sa orientation, yung landscape, di ba? Na madalas yung nakikita natin na opportunity for improvement ng karamihan sa mga nagsisimula pa lang sa vlogging or nagba-vlog na.
Correct. So, yun, just take that into consideration, lalo na kung halimbawa vlogging, maganda talaga ang, kumbaga landscape, provided meron kayong ibang purpose, but gusto nyo yung dalawang black sa side. Nasa sa inyo yun. Kung halimbawa gagamitin nyo for caption or something, so that will be okay. However, kung sakaling hindi naman, you make the most out of the space then. Maganda yung gawin yung landscape. Or kung pan TikTok yan, syempre TikTok is different. Talaga naman talagang portrait siya. So, tingnan nyo lang, kung dadalawahin nyo yung pag-shot ng isang pang TikTok at isang pang, kumbaga pang vlogging talaga. But then again, napakaganda nun. You have to take that into consideration para din sa viewers' eyes. Diba,
Yeah, yung viewing experience. That's so true. I mean, maximize mo talaga. Especially kung may pinapakita ka na something or sabihin natin kung may mga makeup tutorial ka, gano'n. And then you have to know talaga kung ano yung dimensions na sabihin natin. If it's YouTube, then do yung yung sa landscape ka talaga. And then, yung iba, I mean, di ba yung mga auto-rotate, yun yung mga simple na mga hacks na pwede nilang magawa. Sometimes kasi, ano ba to, may sasabihin natin pag mag-zoom pa lang, di ba? Simple as mga zoom or kung anong klase na mga, di ba? Pag hindi nila alam, okay, sabihin natin, dapat naka-landscape, tapos yun, hindi pala naka-enable yung auto-rotate and all of that. So, mga simple hacks that can make, sabihin natin, a difference pagdating dun sa viewing experience talaga. I believe if you can take a look at that perspective, maganda din talaga siya sa mata ng mga viewers. Parang hindi nililimit.
Yes, and katulad na sinasabi ni Doc, kailangan, since we're vlogging, ang focus natin is not ourselves, but the audience. Kasi talaga naman, di ba, in some ways, kaya ka nag-vlog is for you to be able to, deliver to them or communicate to them the message that you have. So, therefore, to make it more effective, yun nga, sabi nga ni Doc, kailangan maganda siya talaga sa eyes. Kasi may psychology din sa panonood eh. Di ba, Doc?
That's so true. And
Yeah.
that's so true. Pero kapag di ba, yung portrait kasi, Jamie, no, tapos nakikita natin blanco yung magkabila na dulo, parang ang liit na lang talaga ng nakikita mo. At the same time, medyo may, di ba, dun sa, bakit masyadong blanco naman dito, tapos nandito, yung gano'n na parang that's something that, a lot of our vloggers should really take a look at. Another thing na sinabi dito ni Jeslie would be yung dapat may enough na memory yung yung camera mo.
Exactly. Kailangan talaga kasi unless may hard drive ka na pagsasalinan nung iyong mga yung mga tawag doon, mga files mo, then pero still maganda pa din ang malaki ang memories. Ay yung memory ng ng cellphone. Ayan.
That's
Yan ang
your cell
aking
phone.
consideration, Doc, sa yeah, I bought recently like a phone na sabi ko nga ay talagang malaki yung memory itself plus expandable pa siya sa 128. So sabi ko, yan, kailangan kasi at least pag nagta-travel, at least may phone ka na bukod sa cam, at least may phone ka na kasi you'll never know, makakatch mo yung yung mga view na yan mabilis. Dapat mabilis.
Exactly. And looks like it's an Android phone, no, Jamie, because it's expandable.
Exactly. Tapos phone punong-puno na. Hindi ko pa rin siya na ang hirap
That's true.
isalin. Ang hirap.
Especially if you're a travel vlogger, mas maganda talaga, madami talaga yung yung memory mo. It's either yung memory sa phone mo, memory card mo, different types, maybe yung external hard drive mo. So dala mo lagi siya kapag kung saan man pupunta mo. I mean, that's one of the kumbaga preparations that you have to look at, especially kapag mga travel vloggers or yung mga ganon na mga kapatid na ng mga vloggers na yon. So I think that
Ayun, Doc, no, kailangan sa akin nga, kung ngayon yun ang kaya mo, spend within your means. Yun naman yung importante, you spend within your means. And then kapag kaya mo na unti-unti, like, be strategic then. Like, for example, ako may yung mga postpaid kasi may anniversary phone yan eh. So, kung may anniversary phone ka after 2 years, makakakuha ka ng bagong phone na latest, nakatipid ka na, magdagdag ka lang ng konti, may bagong phone ka na. So, kung gusto mo yon. Ang pangalawa naman, like, for example, intentional, like ako, I'll be traveling, meron ako ininvestan ngayon. Pero, kumbaga talagang, yung naglaan ka talaga, Doc, 'di ba? Hindi yung basta bibilin mo lang kasi for the sake, ay, ginagamit na lang, hindi. Ako naman may purpose ako. Kaya ako siya binili kasi it's to capture yung memories din. And sabi ko nga is, gusto ko talaga siyang yun nga, ma-capture siya in a different way. So, isi-share ko sa inyo yan kapag, kasi ko pa lang siya, kaka-purchase ko pa rin lang siya. And I wanna make most out of it. It's a 360 cam, Doc. So,
nice.
ako kasi, Doc, bukod sa mga views sa travel, sa pag-alis ko ngayon, because I'll be flying po. So, gusto ko siya ma-capture. Plus, Doc, may maganda siya sa training. Kasi sinusundan ka ng camera. Kahit ilagay mo siya,
Talaga?
paglalakad ka, I'm a trainer po kasi. So, aside po sa mga travel and everything, so kung saan ako magpupunta, susundan po ako ng camera. So, hindi ko na kailangan ng gimbal para masundan ako noong camera. So, kung nasaan yung voice ko at yung angulo ko, nasa shot niya. So, nagugustuhan ko. So, gagawa po ako ng mga mga samples so that at least you can also see that.
That's nice. AI enabled. Ika nga
Yeah.
na masyadong matalino na yung mga phones I mean yung mga devices, mga gadgets sa ngayon. Sabi ni
Grabe.
Clarice, ang mahal nun. Ayan. Totoo. Pero totoo yun, Jamie, no? Like ako, nung postpaid din yung account ko. Tapos, kinuha ko talaga yung 512 na. 512 na memory para ma-maximize ko talaga siya. So for me, may purpose siya. Hindi siya basta-basta na parang gusto ko lang, but really it has a purpose kung bakit yun talaga pinili ko. And then for us as vloggers, I believe, sabi nga ni Clarice dito, it's a very good investment. Sabihin natin, if you wanna get yung kinuha mo, Jamie, that's perfect.
Oo, like when I do my vlog for my business, gusto ko when I train, sinusundan ako. Kasi wala pa akong cameraman pa sa ngayon. So, parang sa akin, Doc, iniisip ko na lang kasi 'di ba, at least kung wala pa akong cameraman, at least kung sinusundan ako nito, kung saan ako. So, sabi ko, it will be worth my investment na rin. It's like, having a cameraman with you. Make sure na purposeful. Kung baga, we analyze pa yung cost, syempre, hindi naman basta labas ka ng labas ng pera dyan. So, if it's something that will help you, your audience, ang iniisip ko, then go for it. Go for it. Pero kung hindi pa naman, cellphone will do. Yung hack namin ito, postpaid. Ngayon pa naman ang dami ng offer everyone. Hindi ako nagbibiro. Ang dami talaga ng offer, Doc. So, you just
That's true.
meron ka ng pack, meron ka pa, SIM pack ka, tapos meron ka ng mga, local calls, may data ka
True.
na. Libreng phone ka pa. So, tipid ka na po. Kasi, kumbaga 24 months mo 'to lock-in period mo 'yun, pero magagamit mo naman siya, 'yan. Tapos kung talagang, kailangan mo pa ng memory, bili ka lang ng extra, yung memory, investan mo na 'yon.
That's true. Thank you for that, Jamie. Sabi nga dito ni McCoy, share na yung specs ng device nang ma-check kung kaya ng budget.
Maganda, maganda siya. Salamat.
Okay, so what will happen now, Jamie, since we don't have our nominees right here in our studio, is we will announce our winners based on our criteria that we set, right? We will announce it later right there in our group. So we will be sharing it sa group natin and then sa Facebook page din as well ni Vloggers Academy. So congratulations to all of our nominees. So let's see later on kung who will be the winner for the Vlogger of the month. So now, before we end our episode for today or for this week, I know that this is a great discussion, Jamie, especially to those who really want to kickstart their journey on vlogging. I believe maganda yung mga conversations natin, and then aside from dun sa conversation, mismo dun sa mga nominees natin yung mga entries nila. So those are the examples ng mga vlogs na pwede yung gawin. It can be yun, as simple as a question, how to vlog, and then you do something about it, you experiment about it, and I believe yun yung mga ginawa ng mga vloggers natin, mga nominees natin. Right, and sabi nga ni McCoy, as long as na-maximize yung paggamit, then it's good for investment. Absolutely. Okay.
Exactly.
So let's end our session or with our episode, Jamie, with this quote again. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So with
So,
that, go ahead, Jamie. Do you want to say a message to all of our
don't be afraid
audience?
to fail. Don't be afraid to fail as long as you're doing your best and you exerted your best, and always remember that it is not you, and you can always try again and be successful in life.
Wow, that's amazing. Ako naman yung nag-resonate sa akin, Jamie, yung parang pinaka-takeaway ko this week would be yung being you. Yung kanina na sinabi nga natin na people will sabihin na will throw a lot dun sa sayo, 'di ba? It can be negative criticisms and all of that. But always remember that people are just looking at one side of you, 'di ba? One side of the sabihin natin of the coin is just one data point of you. But
Exactly.
at the end of the day, mas kilala mo yung sarili mo. You know what happened. You know kung ano yung mga, di ba, all of you, right? Kung ano yung pinaka-context. And just let people do kung ano man yung, kung gusto ko lang i-criticize and all of that. It's because, sabi nga nila, everyone is entitled dun sa kung anong nakikita nila. But then again, siguro with that perspective na we know that ganun talaga yung tao na sometimes we judge, di ba? We look at people or we criticize sa isang data point na nakikita natin. Maybe next time that we look at some things, yung isipin natin that, a lot of people that can have a negative impact or sabihin nating influence dun sa mga tao na nasasabihan natin with our judgment. So just be kind, di ba? Just be compassionate with the people around. And ang ganda sabi nga ni go ahead, Jamie.
Hindi, sa akin naman, Doc, is, kumbaga, ang nature ng tao is to judge the book by its cover. Pero tayo naman siguro, ngayon, as vloggers who are making differences in the lives of people, is let us try not to be judgmental of other people because we don't also want to be judged, di ba? And ang mahalaga naman, kung sakasakali na dumating sa point natin, lalo na tayo, very exposed tayo sa mga taong maari tayong i-judge, lalo na yung mga keyboard warriors sa kapaligiran natin. Katulad ng sabi nga ni Doc is, just to make sure na tibayan natin yung ating puso, alamin natin kung sino tayo, at higit sa lahat, if we get, kumbaga, kung sakaling masaktan tayo, natural yon. Kasi tao lang tayo, hindi ka robot, no? So, hindi tayo robot. So, okay lang yon. And from there, take it from a positive perspective. Tingnan mo who you really are. And based from that, bounce back. And then simply move on. Kumbaga nga sabi, kumbaga, i-ano mo lang yan, i-ano mo lang siya, parang i-shrug mo siya lang, i-shrug mo lang siya or parang part lang 'yan. Kumbaga, it won't stop you from actually achieving what you have to achieve or sharing what you have to share.
That's true. And talaga siya, it's just temporary na nangyayari, di ba? Temporary na nangyayari in life, it will not last forever.
Yes.
Sabi dito ni Love the quote. It reminds us not to easily give up in our vlogging journey. Failure can teach us to grow and improve our vlogging journey. Absolutely. That's so true. And yung mga failure naman natin, failures do not define us. Diba? Yung mga words of others do not define us. Yun pa din yun tayo kung paano natin kakilala yung sarili natin. I believe that's very important. We have to be aware of who we really are.
And Doc, you know what? Again, as part of yung parting message namin, learning how to accept failure and looking at it positively, it made me so strong. It made me stronger and more courageous to face what life has in store for me or tayo din kapag ganun. Kasi ngayon, hindi mo naman sinabing sasadyain mong mag-fail, pero gawin mo lang yung best mo and then the rest
Yeah.
will be quite okay. Kasi willing ka ulit gawin yung best mo pag nag-fail ka eh. Alam
That's
mo yon,
true.
hindi ka mapapagod kasi may positive perspective ka. And so, adya.
Aja, yes. All right, so that concludes our episode 29. So this is the Vlogger of the Month competition April 2021, and we will be announcing the winners later in our Facebook page and Facebook group. All right, so this is Mind Grit by Dr. Ray, and this is my co-host.
Global Trainer Jamie Aris TV.
And this is Sunday with Vloggers Academy. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Have a
Thank
great
you.
Sunday. Stay safe. Bye-bye,
Yes.
everyone.
Bye everyone. See you again.